the U.S. expects Israel to agree to a ceasefire proposal, provided Gaza accepts the deal, a senior White House official announced. This proposal, unveiled by President Joe Biden last week, includes a 6-week cessation of hostilities in Gaza, increased humanitarian aid, and an exchange of hostages for Palestinian prisoners. Opposition within Israel. Despite the plan, some members of Israel's government have voiced strong opposition. Intense fighting continues in Rafah, with Israeli airstrikes prompting residents to flee, leaving UN shelters empty. Meanwhile, 1.7 million people are displaced in Khan Yunis in central Gaza. U.S. pushes for agreement. White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby expressed confidence that Israel would agree to the ceasefire if Hamas does. He stressed the urgency of starting the first phase of the plan, which involves both sides negotiating further terms during the initial 6-week pause. Diplomatic efforts. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken called Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and War Cabinet member Benny Gantz, urging them to accept the proposal. Blinken highlighted that the deal aligns with Israel's long-term security interests and emphasized the necessity for Hamas to agree without delay. Israeli government divided. Israeli ministers Bezalel Smotrich and Itamar Ben-Gvir threatened to resign if Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accepts the ceasefire. Netanyahu insists on destroying Hamas's military and governing capabilities and securing the release of all hostages before agreeing to any ceasefire. International reactions. U.S. intelligence suggests Hamas's military capabilities have been significantly degraded. Meanwhile, the Maldives announced a ban on Israeli citizens, prompting Israel to advise its nationals to avoid the island nation. The conflict, which began in October with a Hamas attack on Israel, has resulted in over 36,000 deaths across Gaza, according to Hamas-run health ministry data.